MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Japan taking on Chicago. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Now it's going to be Brooks Lee.
For Japan, the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
And a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And Sale deals. Inside corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Casey Schmidt in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now the count is even. And downstairs. Rips one to right. And foul ball. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it. Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that skips in the dirt. Lee over at second. Schmidt at first with no outs. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's out to center field. Mantle moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Hunter Goodman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Down and away for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is downstairs. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Line drive. Off-balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here is Devers. Ball one there. Laser base hit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Christian Moore, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee and towing the slab, Jose Soriano. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second. Second baseman, Travis Bazzana. There's a swing and a drive. Robert hustling after it. Makes the catch, one down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well struck, right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second, and he's there with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar, because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at American Family Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch swinging.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Adam Dunn getting ready to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
So here's Robert now.
Roberts.
That one not close. Ball 1. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different...
And he dives back in time. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Now fly ball to right center. It gets down, a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Brooks Lee.
So up next, Brooks Lee. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll moving under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Now the number 2 hitter, Casey Schmidt. He reached on a walk his first time. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. And strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Hank Greenberg. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adam Dunn.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And ball one.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ian Happ up to hit in the dirt. Check swing called strike. That's strike two. Runner at second, nobody out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Robert right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's Machado. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays. Pinch hitter coming on, Ellie De La Cruz. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. And that is out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That ball's back.
Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Squirts away a little bit. That's off the inside corner. Ball two. Done on at second with two down. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
That's down and in.
3-2.
That one down the line, but that rolls foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Arenado.
Sale back to work. And that one is inside ball one. Ripped into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Got a
batting,
fastball,
catcher,
middle of the plate,
Hunter
jumped all over it. Absolutely
Goodman.
smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. That's off the mark, 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off, 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Carroll pulls that one down. One down.
Now batting. Designated
Devers
hitter,
now.
Rafael
Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hard hit right side on to first, and Devers is set down. So digging in, Christian Moore. He's 0 for 1. In the air out towards right center. Carroll moving under it. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll.
Carroll.
That one at triple digits.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's too high.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. And it remains 2-2. Gets the bunt down the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Bazzana, 22 years old, and he's a native of Australia. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Slings to first in time.
You're best when you let the game come
Now
to you.
batting,
Tried to
the
make too much
shortstop,
happen right there.
Trevor.
Not his best at bat.
Story.
So now a pinch hitter, Javier Baez. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside with a breaking ball. Missed with a changeup. 2-0. Up the middle, Baez. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and
Now
got him to bounce into that
the
out.
center fielder,
2 down, bases empty.
Robert.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
2 strikes.
Sale delivers. Center field. Bazana on the move. And that is that.
It's just what I feel like. You see, it's something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up.
Back here at American Family Field. And here is Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Robert moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1 so far.
Raleigh.
Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. Doubled in his first AB. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt,
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert hustling after it. Makes the grab. That is the inning.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee. Now pitching. Bryson Iglesias.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. And here's the first baseman, Casey Schmidt. A strikeout and a walk. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
That's ripped. Base hit. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Baez zips it across, and they get Arenado for the out. And now the catcher
Now
comes
batting.
up to hit.
Catcher,
Hunter Goodman,
Hunter
0 for 2 in this one. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
No, that's ball.
Lee at second with 2 down. That's off the
Outside, that's
mark,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
Nope, that's a ball. 2-1.
And that one sliced foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. And there's a ball.
Well, this is such a tough offense.
one
That
strike.
pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Carroll makes the grab on the run.
Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. I'm about to shake up a system.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Digging
off
in
for
is the
Chicago,
switch hitting
the
outfielder,
left fielder,
Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
That's
Oh, that's off
outside,
the plate.
and it's 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Bunted back towards the mound. Out on the sac bunt. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-0. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Puts a bunt down. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. 1 down, runner at first. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. And he swings over the top there.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. Ball to strike, the pitch. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 3-1. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now it's Javier Baez. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
0-1.
zone. Next pitch downstairs. 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here comes Freddie. Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2.
Gregory Soto.
Not
Ball
close
one,
with
no
that
strike.
one. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball,
Baez
one
off
strike.
of first with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
Gonna really need to
2
hang
strikes.
in there with that front side against this left hand.
3.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Dodgers,
Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Moore.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Goose
Now
Gossage.
pitching.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-2. Now it's the right fielder, Ian Happ. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out. And now, Adam Dunn. Infield shifted to the pull side. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Gossage, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Luis Robert. And a foul ball.
One and one.
Hard hit left side. Baez fires over to first. And they take care of Robert for the out. And that will end the inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Just
Ball, catch
missed.
inside.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's
1
1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
that was the emergency hack right there.
Struck him out looking. Fastball to Leonard's frozen for strike 3.
Hitting. Mike Catbrad.
Ripped on a line. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front.
Ball,
I like that he
inside.
didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1
1
and
ball,
1.
1 strike.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a
Now
hit, but he
batting,
made
the third
solid
baseman,
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
De La Cruz,
Inside,
the next to
ball one.
hit, takes ball one. Swings through that one out in front that
I got
time.
a ball one.
Cameron
Now
at
pitching.
second with 2 down.
Sean Jelly.
And 1 and 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's ball two.
Just misses the mark outside the
2-2
zone.
count.
That
3
one
and 2.
inside. And it's 3 and 2. What a stop. The throw, and he's safe at first.
Picks himself up at RBI, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There goes Ellie. Strike in there.
Oh, and one.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. In the dirt, but kept close. That one lifted to left. Done in position. And that will end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee.
Leading off
Now
for
here
Japan,
is
the
Brooks
shortstop,
Lee.
Brooks Lee.
Goose back to work. Pitch misses
1-0.
there. Ball one. And he hits a ground
That
ball
ball's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. Gossage deals. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Lifted in the air out to left, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, Casey Schmidt.
The first baseman, number 10, Casey Schmidt.
Swinging a foul straight back. And now it's
1-1.
even up. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Eric Gagne gets the call from the
Now
pen.
pitching.
He's into the game with the
Eric.
bases empty.
Gagne.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
1
ton.
ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one
2 balls,
misses in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off
We
at
got full
all.
count.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Take your base,
And he
ball
walked
4.
him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good pitch
Oh,
right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Corbin Carroll.
Carroll.
And the
That's a
pitch a
ball.
little bit low Ball one.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
So up next, Travis Bazzana, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
That's inside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
The batter
the
now,
shortstop,
Javier Baez.
Baez.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball
misses in.
inside.
Throw to second. Save. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Arenado on the run towards the line. Fair ball. Baez gone in the play. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get. And welcome back to the ballpark. Rafael Devers up to hit. That one inside. Ball one.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak
Inside,
contact
ball
or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And that's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Next to hit, Christian Moore.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted.
Now pitching. Griffin. Jack.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Mantle settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Happ lays
One ball,
off.
1 strike.
Just misses with that one. That one missed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Mantle pulls it down, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came. There's just no one there to knock it down.
Now pitching.
And now here is Mike Cameron. Swings through that. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That's inside.
Ball 1.
late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that
1-1.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Raleigh leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tag. Got him. What a throw to end the inning. And we're back. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Rip to third. Fires across the diamond, and they take care of Robert for the out. He's 2 outs away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. And now 3-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Casey Schmidt.
Now pitching. Dennis Eckersley.
Just missed. Eckersley, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mantle sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. So now it's Nolan Arenado. That misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Eckersley is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.